Hi Scorpio, welcome or welcome back to the Venusian Light Tarot. So today we're going to go ahead and do a love reading for you. This is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And we're going to see what the energies are within and around your love life. So whatever comes up here today, and whoever you could be connecting to if they come through. So just take what resonates, Scorpio, and keep in mind that the roles can also be reversed. The energy can be interchangeable. So if you feel like that's the case, that can definitely happen. So let's get into it. If you do resonate with this reading, there will be an extended reading. You can find the link for that down below in the description box, and we will go much more in depth over there. We're going to get some additional insight about your person, if they come through, how they're feeling, what their next actions, intentions, and get some charms as well. So let's see, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are the energies around your love life right now? Let's see, Scorpio. We have the Four of Swords. Some of you are in a separation right now with somebody, and maybe you kind of feel like as time passes by, there's been, maybe no contact, there's been no communication, and it sort of feels a bit like icy, a bit at a standstill. I'm getting that for some of you here specifically, there may have been some type of like sharp conversation or argument or turmoil around a connection, and maybe you or your partner or both of you may have just stepped away, may have just been, silent, have taken some time for the self. I'm also getting a message here, Scorpio, that there's a person attached to you here who may have gone down a different path, and they're kind of coming to this realization that the grass was not greener on the other side, is what I'm hearing. So this may be somebody who's been thinking a lot about that. I'm hearing this is definitely picking up on someone who may have been portraying themselves with a certain image, a certain mentality, but it's like it wasn't really who they were, or it wasn't really real. Yes, Three of Swords. We have the Hermit coming up at the bottom. Definitely somebody spending a lot of time alone right now. Okay, some of it could be you too, but I am definitely picking up on a person connected to you here too, Scorpio. I'm getting somebody is trying to get in touch with you. I don't know if they're doing this actually by messaging you, or they're thinking about it, or maybe energetically. It's just like somebody's trying to get in touch with you here. I'm just getting something, again, I keep hearing time heals all wounds, or time. Something about time and distance and space keeps coming up here, the World and the Hermit. So this is probably a situation where, again, you and your person, or maybe even just one of you, has been taking, depending on your situation, a lot of time recently to the self, to heal the wounds that have happened due to a separation or painful heartbreak. We have the Five of Swords that just flew out here. And again, I keep picking up this energy where it's like somebody here is looking back on their mistakes, or looking back on the past, looking back at what happened. And I really am picking up on a person whose life maybe is not really doing so great right now. Somebody who's having a lot of troubles, a lot of difficulties. And I'm hearing that there's an elephant in the room. So meaning that depending on, again, your situation, if you're talking to somebody, maybe there's a feeling of like there's something that's not being said, or somebody, wow, the Tower, yeah, something here is trying to come out, some type of secret, some type of information. If you are like in a separation, it could just be that somebody is going through this like internal revelation again about like the elephant in the room, or the situation that didn't work, or the truth that they're coming to terms with. Again, the Hermit coming up at the bottom. I'm also getting a message here too that some of you watching this, you may have decided recently to cut ties, or you may have decided to move on, possibly even into another connection, or somebody feels this energy about shifting into a different direction. And this is maybe where someone is having this tower moment about that, about that situation. But I'm also getting a message for you though, Scorpio, that if you have been dealing with somebody like this, somebody who's been, maybe very hurtful or just a very tough situation, you made the right decision by walking away or by cutting. Look at this, 7 of Swords. Wow, this reading. So this may not be everyone's story, so just take what's going to resonate with you. And we will look more in the extended at this person in particular. But I mean, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 swords and the Tower. So there's a huge kind of like upheaval situation happening right now. I'm also hearing a specific message. This again won't be for everyone. That if you found out that your partner was like cheating, or you found out some deception recently, that could be the Tower. Or maybe if this is picking up on somebody else's life, someone around them, like if they had a partner or something, there may have been some truth revealed about this, to where someone may have caught this person cheating, or caught someone in just doing something deceptive. Okay, again, the 8 of Cups here coming up at the bottom, the High Priestess. But I keep getting an energy of like relief at the same time, which is why I wonder if maybe some of you have walked away, or there's an ending here with the Tower that feels almost like it had to happen. And again, I keep getting here too, 8 of Wands with the Queen of Swords. For most of you, this is you. I'm going to confirm here in a minute, someone connected to you to kind of discern the energy. But I'm getting a lot of you have been very guided recently by Spirit. You've been very guided intuitively. And it's likely that you have been told kind of what to do by Spirit, or you've been making the right decisions for yourself. You've been doing what's best for you. You've been maybe even speaking your truth. I'm hearing that you deserve somebody who's going to be all there for you. It's almost like they're showing me Cinderella, but you deserve somebody who's going to like be that person for you. And I feel like some of you were stepping away from this turmoil. Okay, with the Queen of Swords here. And I just keep getting this message again about like the underworld, something coming to the light, Knight of Cups, a Ton of Swords. This is a really intense reading here. So something is coming to light, or something did come to light, or is about to come to light. And let's get a little bit more information here and see what else Spirit's going on for Scorpio right now in this situation. And then I'm going to look at someone who's connected to you to kind of see where they're coming from. Scorpio, what's going on here? Something about a birthday. Somebody could have had a birthday recently, or something happened around a birthday. We have, wow, bad health. So I know this is a pretty heavy reading. So like I said, just take it if it's going to resonate with you. Don't, you would definitely know if you're in the middle of this, or if you know that you're attached to somebody who's going through a really tough time. I'm just getting somebody who maybe was not able to be there for you, toil and labor. Somebody who, if this is someone who you were connecting to in a relationship, they may have either not been like available for you, and they may have been having to tend to like bad health around them. It doesn't have to be like their actual health, but it could be situations around them that have been very, very challenging and difficult. With the Tower, the 5 of Swords, or this is kind of like looking inside of somebody else's life right now, if you're on the outskirts, and what they're going through. I'm getting this person here. Again, there's a lot of pent up maybe thoughts and feelings that have not been expressed. Somebody who's carrying a lot of resentment, or carrying a lot of like unspoken words about you maybe, and this connection. It feels that someone feels very distant from you. They feel like you've moved on, or you most recently decided to cut contact with someone, and they feel like you are so far away from them now. They feel like you are distant. They feel like they've had things that they have not been able to, again, express fully to you. And for a lot of you, this did involve a third party, not for everyone, but for a lot of you it did. It could have been a family member, it could have been a circumstance, it could have been another connection, but it did involve a third interference. And this may have come out, or it may be one of the reasons that maybe it didn't work out between you both. Maybe this person was too busy or invested in something else, or too concerned with something else, maybe even having too many heavy obligations in their life. Or this is something that you don't know about, and it's coming up here to confirm that that's what this person's going through. And they are right in the middle of it. This person here is someone who trusted the wrong person, I'm hearing, or they trusted the wrong energy. So I don't know what happened here, but something, yeah, is coming out into the open. This is about the community and also about things coming out to the open. We have the coffin at the bottom, another card of an ending. Getting something about Halloween for some reason. That could mean something for somebody, or maybe if you're watching, you were born on Halloween, if you're a Scorpio sun. We have great fortune. Yeah, because I feel like something is balancing out. Okay, something is coming into balance now, which I feel is mainly about you. Again, we will look a little bit more, but it's like I feel for you, Scorpio, some type of karma has been released for you, especially if you were in like wrapped up in this situation. I'm hearing Vermont for somebody. Scorpio, what else is going on here? Mature woman. This is a very specific message. If somebody had to take care of an older parent, that could be what the situation is about. Maybe an older parent's in bad health, an older woman, a mother. That's only if you know about that. And also, there could be a mother interfering in a connection. Again, that's very specific, but there could be a mother interfering in a connection that you had or that you have. I'm hearing Tampa, Florida. Let's see, I'm curious, what is the person then that you're, so whoever this is then, Scorpio, that's maybe connected to you, how is this person feeling about you? Or who is this? Is there someone in your energy, Scorpio? Someone could be at a distance. This person who I'm connecting to may live at a distance from you. The Fool. The Four of Pentacles. Robert, I'm hearing. Let's see, how does this person feel about you, Scorpio? Yeah, this is definitely somebody who I feel, again, they didn't appreciate you maybe when they had you, if they did have you. Queen of Cups. And it's like I feel this person has been having to go through like so much, or they've been having to go through so many problems or issues, and maybe same goes for you. But this person coming up in your energy, they feel like there's been things that have prevented you both from being together. I don't know why that is or who this is for, but they feel like there's been things that have prevented you both from being together or from coming together, this person attached to you here, Scorpio. And they also feel too like let me see. How is this person, Scorpio, attached to you, thinking and feeling about you? Wish you were here. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, it's an interesting energy here because with the Fool, I feel like maybe this is somebody who wishes to be in two places at one time. They may want to be around you with the Queen of Cups. They may want to be in your presence. They may feel drawn to you or back to you, depending on your situation. I hide that side of myself. Yeah, something with the Fool, it almost feels very distant, like it's hard to even pick up on this person's feelings for you, even though all of this is happening. So maybe it's, I did a collective reading actually the other day that was similar, that had the Tower. So maybe some of you would resonate with that. I think I titled it, Someone's Going Through a Huge Personal Change. We have, I thought that you'd always be mine. But see, there's somebody who feels like they still wish that you were theirs, or they still wish that you were in their life. They think about you. And I'm hearing if this person is somebody who's in your life currently, they may kind of like hide behind a mask, or they may pretend like they're okay, or they may pretend that they don't care, something like that here. But if it's somebody who you haven't spoken to in a while, they're just coming up to kind of say that they wish that, you know, you were here with them. They wish that, they feel like they've been somebody who has been entertaining other things, or they've been a free spirit with the Fool. They've been kind of doing their own thing. But it's like it's like they're saying both things, which is weird. So I don't know if they kind of are just struggling to understand what they want, but this is definitely somebody who feels there's something different about you. There's something unique about your connection. I don't know if it's like an unconventional connection, or if it's a connection that's not very like out in the open, or if it's something like that. I feel for some of you, you feel like ecstasy. So this person, they feel really connected to you. And I'm hearing that some of them have not told you this. So I don't know, it depends on your situation. Some of you, this could be a new person with the Fool, and maybe this is like a new connection and you're starting to get to know each other, but it also feels like they have not been able to tell you this truly about how they really do feel. They've been holding back a lot. But again, if it's somebody who you've known before, they kind of like just yearn for your energy. They long for the presence of you. With this Fool here, Queen of Cups, you feel like ecstasy, wish you were here, but they're not showing it. So this is somebody, even when I'm trying to pick up on their energy, they don't show it readily, or they don't say it. They haven't been saying it. Or maybe they don't admit it to themselves. I'm hearing the name Shelby or Shelly. This person is someone who's gone through a huge change recently. Again, there's especially for those of you, yeah, so I blame myself for losing you. So for most of you, this is probably someone who either lost you recently with the Tower, something happened here, you may have broken up, you may have cut them off, like I said before. And what was I going to say before that? I forgot what I was going to say. This person just has a lot of emotion though. I definitely feel this person is someone who got caught in something. I don't know what they got caught in, but they got caught in some dynamic. They got caught in some situation. And they're just coming up here basically in your energy to... It's like they're just realizing who you really were. They're realizing what you really meant. They're realizing what was a diamond and what was false gold. We have true love and reunion. I'm getting a message here. It depends, you know, won't be for everyone. It depends on what you want, but I am getting something with this Great Fortune, Knight of Cups. Some of you are either meeting your true love soon, and it seems like something is churning with the Fool. Some type of new endeavor or turning of events is happening. And for others of you, it is going to be a reunion. We will look more in the extended of this person and how they're thinking, feeling about you, what they're going to do, their actions, what they want to say more so. And I will get a few messages from them in a second. But for some, yes, there could be a reunion happening here. But I keep getting this energy of like being here and here, being two places. So I guess maybe something has to kind of like close out first. And that's what's currently happening with all of this turmoil. Something is having to like come to a final close right now. And with the Fool, someone may be wanting to like share what they've been going through, or open up more, or come towards you. But see, then we have be here now. So I'm kind of seeing it both ways, because I can also see this being for you, though, the viewer, where it says here to attract more love, allow yourself to live more fully in the present moment, which is the Fool. You know, find more time for fun and playfulness. So if you are somebody here watching this, Scorpio, and you are disconnected from somebody, or this is just someone in your energy right now and you're not interested, you definitely have great fortune coming in the form of maybe a new love, some type of true love connection. But something about this energy feels closed up with this Four of Pentacles. Every time I'm trying to tap into it, it almost feels like somebody is like a closed shell. So I don't know if maybe that's you and you are sort of blocking yourself here from maybe the new things coming in, or this is still someone here who is not telling you this yet, but they're about to, or they want to. I'm hearing that song, what is it? I Just Died in Your Arms Tonight. Let's see, Scorpio. Someone's been watching you, though, from afar. So again, I feel like it's probably the same person. I would be careless with you right now. I'm staying away for your sake. So again, there's this person. I don't know, maybe some of you have more than one person, because it kind of feels like there's a mixture of energy here. Some of you, this is someone who feels like if they were to kind of be with you right now, or if they broke up with you, or you broke up with them, whatever happened with this Tower, they're kind of coming through to say that they are obviously distracted, or they obviously have a lot going on, and they would be careless with you. So they're trying to stay away, or they don't want to, even though they feel like they lost you, maybe they're still kind of somebody who is, that probably is why we have the Fool and the Four of Pentacles. There's this kind of like closed up energy of wanting something, but not maybe doing it because of the circumstances. We have dance. Neither of us are admitting our true feelings. Who is going to make the first move? So again, could be a new person, or could be this person again. Maybe both of you, nobody's doing anything. No one's making a move. With the Fool here, it feels like the outcome is kind of like up in the air. However this connects with your story, it's like the next steps are sort of up in the air. We have separation. Being away from you has made me realize how much I love you. I want a second chance. So that's where I'm feeling like there is somebody who wants a second chance with you, but it seems like this whole huge ending or turmoil that's happening has to kind of settle, or someone's in the middle of their own personal transformation right now, which is making them like want to be with you, but not being sure how they can really navigate the truth of that matter. I just want to get you alone, secluded. Yeah, it's a weird energy. It's like somebody who wants to just like, they almost want to maybe like run away, or they want to hope that their situation's over, or they want to just, with the Fool, be alone with you. Shallow. You deserve someone who can meet you halfway. I'm not ready for the real deal. Yeah, so I don't know what this person's deal is, because it seems like there's so much contradiction here. It's somebody who realizes that they want a second chance, but then they also have to deal with maybe some shallow energy. So we'll look more at that in the extended, okay? And we're going to see a lot more about this person and what they are truly feeling for you and what they are going to do. But let me get a card of advice for you, and then I'm going to pull a few charms, and we'll get more charms in the extended. So what is the advice for the viewer right now? Some of you are about to be very blessed, and this keeps coming up actually in the general readings that I've been doing on my other channel. You're about to come into some great blessing in your life. We have what's meant to be will be. Yeah, so that's why it feels kind of like this situation, a completion of a cycle is near. Whatever is meant to be right now is kind of aligning in a very mysterious way. And that kind of is why it's up in the air, because it'll depend, of course, on what you decide, what you want, what they're going to do with free will and all of this. But it just seems like some major cycle of maybe being in the dark or being in kind of like a backward cycle is coming to an end finally. And so whatever's meant to be, whoever's meant to be yours, whoever is meant to come together, the universe is going to orchestrate this right now. So let me pull a few charms for you, Scorpio. Okay, that's a lot. So we have two X's here. So some of you, maybe that's why it feels a bit complicated. There could even be like, this could be an X for you, and then they could have an X, or there's two X's involved somehow. We have the initial J, I, F, H, E, R, R. So R is important. We have and. So, I don't know, maybe something and, or that's a business name for somebody or something. We also have I, O. We have a little wheel here. It's like kind of a wheel on a boat, I guess. So this always gives me a feeling too of like destiny. What's meant to be will be. Things are turning in a destined way. We have A as well. We do have here Capricorn. We have yes. So see, something is like someone saying yes, or there's going to be a yes to something happening or some type of offer. We also have the clouds. Yeah, so that feels like this reading's been, there's been a lot of clouds around your situation, or there's been a lot of confusion, which is about to come to an end. We also have a butterfly, transformation. We have this cross with kind of like a skeleton on it. So this is obviously this like, whatever is ending right now is like old and long gone, or like has been really challenging. We have the star. So this is about hope being renewed. We have an owl here. So listening to your intuition. Some of you could also see owls, or you may have an owl as a spirit animal around you. We also have here a box of crayons. I don't know if that means something for somebody, or if somebody's an artist maybe. We do have a forest, so nature, recharging, something like that. And I guess I always wonder if this is a piece of like a loaf of bread. I don't know what that is. But I'm going to go over to the extended here, Scorpio, and see what else you need to know. So the link for that is down below if you're interested. I hope this could resonate with you. Let me know if it does. And I will talk to you next time. Take care and lots of love.